if I could only buy 5 things to add to my wardrobe this autumn, this is what I would get. Coucou, my name is Anastasiia and welcome to my YouTube channel where we love all things classy, chic and smart. So if this is what you're interested in, you shall probably consider subscribing. As per the title of this video, today I'm going to be talking about 5 items I would be adding to my wardrobe if I didn't have them already, as well as giving you a reason as to why and how I would personally style them for a day-to-day basis. So let's get right into it with the very first item, which is dark blue denim jeans. Have they been trending recently? Yes, with the rise of the country chic and what so not. But I also think that like leather jackets or animal prints, some variation of red or brown color, this is something that is coming back season after season with slight alterations. I have 2 jeans that I want to recommend you and one, I would say, honorable mention, because I had this Levi's jeans the longest for the last 5 years, I suppose, and while I do prefer the other styles right now, I still wear them, I still love them, and I still think that the ribcage straight Levi's jeans are the most underrated style from them. As for my current favorites, both of these jeans are from Mango. And when it comes to mass market, Mango is my #1 place to get my jeans from, because for the price of them, the quality is the best that I've encountered so far. The only issue is that Mango is obviously making clothing for somewhere higher than me. I'm 161 for the reference. And when it comes to their jeans, I always have to take 10 to 20, depends on the model, centimeters off. The first pair of jeans are the so-called trendy barrel jeans. However, unlike a lot of barrel jeans that I've seen in the other stores, you cannot exactly tell like the difference in the wideness of the so-called barrel leg is not as obvious. All things considered, I personally treat them at the straight leg, but you know, just the straight leg that on the baggier side. And I like these jeans so much. I also have them in cream color, and I believe they also made it in like a grayish black. If they ever put it out in the light blue, I'm definitely getting those. The second pair of jeans fits more into this whole country chic bohemian aesthetic, because the shade of blue is a little bit less intense, it's more rugged, dirty-ish, worn off, and they're obviously wide leg. I absolutely love the way these jeans look with the boots or with like a little kitten heel. Next, we have penny loafers. Both of these pair are from Zara Kids, and I probably do sound like a broken record at this point, but they have styles up to the 39 and sometimes 40 euro size. Their quality is usually better than what is catered in the adult Zara, and their prices are lower. I wanted to show you 2 pairs of loafers today specifically. These first ones are more classy, they're the most basic penny loafers, but what I specifically pay attention to when getting those is a shape of their nose. Because they are so flat, if the nose is a little bit too slim, they kind of can ruin the proportions of the outfit, especially if you are planning to be wearing them with like a baggier jeans. So this I think are great because once again their nose is a little bit wider, which helps evening out the proportion without adding a heel or a platform. The second pair is a little bit more fun. They're definitely on the trendier side. Jonathan Anderson did this kind of nose for a loafer in Loewe 1.5, maybe 2 seasons ago, and then everyone and their mother in mass market caught upon it. But I do honestly think that it's kind of a fun detail to add to such a basic shoe as a penny loafer without necessarily embellishing it or adding to the platform, which is usually what happens when someone tries to add extra details to the penny loafers. I also really like the color of them. This dark mossy green, extremely wearable because it is very close to the black. In my books, it's in the same league as a navy blue or a dark brown, which are all of the easily incorporated into your day-to-day outfits neutrals, but with, you know, a little bit of fun. So let's say you are wearing all black outfits. A loafer like this will not in any capability ruin your aesthetic, but it will bring something a little bit extra to the look, like a little bit more of a dimension. The third item on my list is a brown leather jacket. I would specifically recommend the brown one versus the green or the maroon or the black for the simplest reason that it will last you the longest and it will go the best with the majority of the styles and color combinations. It's not as strict as black, but it is also not as trendy as maroon. And I want to illustrate this point by showing you two of very similar jackets. However, this one I've got last spring, and this one is over 20 years old. I stole it from my stepfather. Both of them are from Massimo Dutti, and I think that says something about Massimo Dutti quality. Anyway, I think it's safe to say that regardless of the trends, this is the style of the jacket that I prefer. Something straight, no extra tights anywhere at the bottom or on the sleeves. A little collar is preferable, and I also do like my jackets with like a straight line and not like a biker jacket. It can be leather, it can be suede. Leather is obviously more durable and more wearable versus you shall be much more careful wearing suede. But once again, I feel like that totally depends on the climate zone you're residing in. Number 4, we have pinstripe blazers. Maybe because I've been wearing blazers since I remember, because we had uniform in school and a blazer was a part of the uniform. And then obviously I did explore my style. I did stray away from the more classy forms for a little bit, but I never gave up my blazers. It's just that my blazers at the time became boxier and more oversized. But back to the point in question, I think that for the day-to-day looks, let's say you're going to the office, you are wearing jumpers and trousers and jeans. The majority of those colors are muted, or maybe they are colorful, but more likely than not, they are the plain colors. And if you think about adding a blazer to those kind of looks, I think that a pinstripe would bring more to the outfit and make it more interesting than, let's say, a simple black or brown or camel or whatever blazer. The pinstripe ultimately does have two colors. To them, it's kind of easier to style, and the chances of the blazer clashing with the rest of the outfit are less so. I have two I would like to recommend. This gray one is, from Zara, I believe, yeah. And then this navy blue one is a very recent addition that I've got from Mango. I've been looking for a navy blue pinstripe blazer where I would like the pinstripe for the longest time, basically with one thought in mind. I would really like to wear it with this pinstripe trousers that I've got from Zara. And I specifically didn't want the stripes to be similar, but kind of similar. You know what I mean? They shouldn't necessarily be similar in color, but then they shall be similar in their size, or vice versa. I'm very happy that I get it, and if you are looking for a lovely blazer, I 100% recommend you checking out Mango right now. They have some great basics. The great one as well, by the way. And the last but not the least, we have a gray knit top, sweater, jumper, cardigan, whatever style of the tops you prefer overall. And I want to highlight the point of it being gray for the same reason as a blazer being pinstripe. I think that gray top ultimately looks the best close to the face of majority of the color schemes that can be going on your head. You can wear it with white trousers, you can wear it with cream jeans, you can wear it with dark navy blue jeans, you can wear it with black jeans, you can wear it with light blue jeans. Gray is one of those colors that look great with the majority of the color pops of the more bright colors as well. So you can easily accessorize. It looks great with different shades of red, different shades of blue, different shades of green, pink, yellow, orange, the bright one, maybe not so much, but the burnt orange, the browns, yes, sure. I currently have 3 different jumpers, well, 2 jumpers and 1 cardigan on rotation, so I thought I might as well show you. The first one is the most basic gray jumper from H&M. You can wear it around your shoulders, you can layer it on top of the t-shirt, you can layer it on top of the button-down, you can wear it on your own. If I were getting my first gray knitted top, I would get something like this because it is the most universal thing ever. The next one is a round neck, kind of preppy Ivy League cardigan. I got it from Chic Ven. It is also woolen, but it is significantly slimmer looking, so you can layer it under the blazers where you cannot layer a bulkier woolen knit like I just showed you previously from H&M. It's a little bit less universal, definitely leaning more to the preppy side, but as you can probably tell, I absolutely love those cardigans. And the last jumper that I have is from Zara Kids once again, and if you are wondering in terms of the sizes, if I shop in Zara Kids, I usually get items in 13 to 14 years old size. Funnily enough, they do fit me perfectly. The tops, not the bottoms. The bottoms are too short for me. But yeah, it almost looks like a long sleeve polo kind of top. I do like that on the collar it does have a contrast stitching, which kind of helps you visually to differentiate those extra details from the rest of the jumper, which helps it to stand out, which is the whole point of having a collar on otherwise basic jumper. That is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you like it and you want to show your support to me, I would very much so appreciate you subscribing to my channel and leaving the likes to this video. Also, check out my other social medias if you like the vibes. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. So, bye-bye!